It's September 17th, 2017. 10:53 a.m. September 17th, 2017. 10:53 a.m. Looking out of the 6th floor, 255 West 43rd Street. These are the twin smokestacks belonging to John's Pizzeria, located at 260 West 44th Street. I think this is the worst smell ever. I was walking, I just came down the block on 43rd Street. See, we're at 255. A block down. I was coming from the senior center, coming home for breakfast, and the smell, I could smell it. You have to understand, this is a 15-story building with another story or two for whatever maintenance stuff is up there. This smoke came all the way over the building on the other side of the sidewalk. I could smell it all the way as soon as I crossed 7th Avenue towards, the senior center is between 6th and 7th. So I crossed 7th Avenue, and this building right here, this is, that's 8th Avenue. On the other side of 8th Avenue is this building here, this hotel. So, the smell is so strong that I'm just shocked. Even I am shocked. It's so strong. It's on the other goes on the other side of the building and all the way down the street. Okay, I'll be right down. I want to take some pictures. I'll be back. Okay, this Gary Roth is down on the 3rd floor. I'm going to go down to his room now. Let's see, 6, 5. Okay, this is 6, 5, 4, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can smell it all the way down there.
Third floor.
Oh, this is an outrage. Can I open your window? Not the window, the Venetian blinds.
Yeah.
And see if I can get some pictures. This is just an outrage. This is an outrage.
Yep. Don't forget, please close the bag when you finish.
Yeah.
Oh, I spoke to Marissa there.
Oh, I don't think you can.
No, not from here.
Oh, these windows are so dirty. That's a problem.
Yep.
Could you see the smoke earlier, or you don't
I
look?
can breathe it. I can smell it. I can breathe it. You don't smell it now. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it's the reason I'm so. Well, let me just see. Let me just see what the camera can pick up. Oh boy, this is so. Oh, this is such a funny angle. Just gonna document this. I want to put this up on, with your permission, put this on YouTube and say, you know, that this is a different angle, a different room. They've smelled, most smoke usually goes up. It's so strong. You know why I'm so upset today, more than ever? I was walking, I was walking home from, I will. I'm going to take a couple more pictures. I was walking home from the senior center from breakfast. So I crossed 7th Avenue, and when I got close to the building, I smelled it, and I said to myself, I pray that, and I knew it's coming from there. Sure enough, I said, oh my God, I said, it's probably that from John's Pizza. How strong does that smoke have to be to go over? It's at the it's at my level, 6th floor level, to go over the building and all the way down to the sidewalk. How strong does that have to be to go? Smoke always, unless
Smoke
it's
is heavy.
usually goes
smoke
up.
is heavier than air. This smoke.
Oh.
is.
Well, I mean, normally it's just dispersed in the air.
Usually.
Usually, so just the fact that this is like extreme, that it's so strong that you can smell it on the other side of the building. That's really, that's like a bomb, like an atomic bomb, that it spread so far. I mean, or I don't want to say atomic bomb, but it's like a huge bomb that spreads all throughout the vicinity. I mean, this is just an outrage.
Oh,
What were you going to show me?
I was with Marissa yesterday. She was
With who?
Marissa. She won yesterday the elections the other day.
Oh.
You
Oh,
know
the primary?
Yeah. She wrote this down, and I could see she was going to speak. She was going to speak to Corey Johnson. She said, and she told me make a complaint. I don't know.
Oh, community board 4. I'll have to check if we're 4 or 5. I have it written down
She
somewhere.
told me 4.
Oh, okay.
She's really concerned about the air quality.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do is that we go to the police, ask them a couple questions if we're allowed to stand in front of John's Pizzeria and hand out flyers telling people to boycott John's Pizzeria until such time that they fix this problem. if we're allowed to do that. Or
I
do
can
we-
see the smokestacks from here. From here, I can see it.
Yeah, I want to. Do you want to say anything on YouTube on the record or off the record, or do you want to say? Do you want to be on? Because sometimes I show myself. This is my room. I want to, in case it ever. I don't know how far this is going to. Just to prove that this is my room and this window and not any other window. I go every single time. I take pictures of the twin smokestacks and then of my apartment. See, I have my air conditioner in the other one. See, it's this my window, the west window that faces this way, and my air conditioner is in the north window like this, like you have. But I have a west window. I would turn this off when the smoke blast comes, just to cut off the airflow from. Otherwise, that air
If
from
I cut
outside.
off, I won't be able to breathe at all. Smoke comes through the vent. Ventilation, believe it or not. It's worse when it's
Do you
shut off.
want to say? Do you want me to put you on? Do you want to say anything on YouTube?
I don't care how much am I
You-
getting paid.
So, you're Gary Roth. This is 303.
I know who I am.
No, this is for YouTube.
Oh, no, I know.
So, you said you have emphysema, which you've had how long?
Yep.
How long have you had emphysema?
8 years, 10 years, 10 years.
Do you want to put this on mute just for a second?
I saw it anyway.
So, you've lived in this building how long?
Not even 5 years. November will be 5 years.
Has your emphysema gotten worse since living here?
It has to, yeah, it should have. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I can't be around cigarettes. I can't be around.
Oh, you used before you moved in here, you were smoking cigarettes?
Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't smoked in 12 years.
I feel like my throat always hurts. It's just.
Maybe you should start smoking cigarettes.
Well, no, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I mean, I just realized when I'm walking home, I said nobody I know, none of my family lives like this, where they're subjected to such a. It's like
This is
I'm
what
tr- I'm try-
Manhattan's about. I can't live here.
it's like I'm trying to think of an example. It's like living. This is a nightmare.
It is.
This building's a nightmare.
Actually, the whole city's a nightmare, but I can't do
The fact that
anything.
the landlord doesn't even care, won't even make a phone call for us, doesn't even.
I spoke to Kenyon the other day.
They don't care.
They have to put in a 311 report, and I want to make it a smokeless building, which is never going to happen. But they are looking into it. Breaking Ground's looking into it.
The thing is, Kenyon's very good at making you feel like he's on top of it, but he's not. Like he's been saying to me for as long as I know him, like he says, Gary, don't put any signs up in the laundry room, but fights would break out without signs. Like if you don't put a sign up and say that the next person has the right to take out laundry, fights would break out. And so I put signs up. Connie asked me to make a sign for her. She actually put them up. They're actually Connie signs, but I, helped her print it out. And Kenyon says, "Oh, we're looking into it. Oh, we're taking care of it. Nothing ever gets done."
He bullshits all the time.
I've got this black band outside my window that bangs the window. For years, they've been telling me they're going to take it down right away, and it never happens. And he just does this with the recycling. Every year he says, somebody's coming from the city in 2 weeks and we're going to fix this up, and nothing
gets
changes,
done.
nothing gets done. Like I took pictures. Their other building, the Lee,
And they all have it.
they have proper recycling containers with lids. They're still not quite up to code, like, but this better than nothing, I guess. Let me show you. See, they're still wrong. They should have green. The paper recycling is supposed to be green, and the metal, plastics, metal, and glass
Should be
bottles
blue.
are supposed to be blue,
Like that on.
and not this color blue. But okay, anyway. But it's still better than, see, it's still better than nothing. They still have the containers where people get the gist of it. This is a slit, a long slit. That's where I put my magazines and newspapers. Here's a round hole. That's where I put my bottles. Here's a bigger round hole. That's where I put my trash. Okay, that explains it right there. You don't even if you're the most retarded person, you
1 and 1 is 2, not 11.
but not with these. I don't know what it is about Times Square. They just, I don't know.
Just
They could. I was here when the mayor Blasio showed up and took pictures. Like they could, the friends of the mayor. They could call up the mayor and say do something with our help our neighbor tenants and nothing. They just don't care how much we suffer.
Did you see the smokestack there? I could see it from over here very clearly.
Is smoke coming out now?
No, I can't tell if there's smoke coming out.
Let me take a picture. So, just because we want to say for the record, we're asking that John's Pizzeria immediately remedy this problem. I don't know how you feel about it. I'd be open-minded to an attorney taking us on pro se and writing them a few letters to start off with, and we shouldn't have to live like this. I mean, none of my family members lives like this. They live out, they live more suburban, where it's in more or like lots of trees and none of this next to exhaust pipes. Oh God, this is a nightmare.
Yep. I mean, you can even look right straight here.
I'm thinking about asking Common Ground. What if? Well, okay. Let me turn this off.